Hi, welcome to Party Food Hero. I'm Aaron. Today we're going to be making something extra special, extra delicious, extra ordinary, but it's even more than extraordinary or extraordinary, whatever you want to say. Extraordinary, kind of a weird word, right? Just extra average, ordinary, extra, ordinary, whatever. But this is a fantastic dish. You might have never heard of it, but it's delicious. Okay, so it is Korean cheesy corn. Now, corn's delicious. Cheese is delicious. I love Korean food. Obviously, this is going to be something right up my alley. Good news, right up your alley as well. Because we're not only are we going to be having cheesy or Korean cheesy corn, we're going to be smoking this corn on the cob in my RT-700 Recteq. And then I'm going to show you how to just make one of the most amazing side dishes you can ever make for any barbecue. This is one of the best. This is up there. And it's not getting its due. It needs to be more recognized in the United States as one of the best dishes, side dishes in the world. So easy to make, incredibly easy to make, incredibly delicious. It was so delicious, we barely had enough to do the eating portion of this video at the end because it was almost completely eaten and I had to sneak some away so I could do my favorite part of the video at the end. So, easy to make, delicious to eat. Let's go check it out. Here are the ingredients to the most delicious side dish you could ever bring to a party. It's amazing, it looks so simple, and it is delicious. Not pictured white sugar. All right, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to shuck this corn. Now, I'm no professional shucker, and if there is a more efficient way to shucking corn, comment down below of the best way to, shuck some corn. But that being said, however you do it, whatever your technique is, you got to shuck it, and then we got to get it prepared for some butter. All right, so what I like to do is I like to spread on a little bit of butter, just enough to hold on to some freshly cracked pepper that we're going to put on this. And then once we have that light layer of butter and some freshly cracked pepper, we are going to we're going to place this onto the smoker at 225 degrees. So let's get to smoking. All right, so you're going to take your freshly buttered and cracked peppered corn, and you are going to place it onto your smoker that has been preheated, like I said, at 225 degrees. And look at all that smoke. Quality smoker when it actually has smoke that comes out of it. So we're going to leave these on here for 25 minutes. And then at the 25-minute mark, we are going to flip these over and cook them for another 25 minutes. And at that point, they will be smoked and ready to decorn, or whatever that term would be. So that's what I'm doing here. I'm just flipping them over and cooking them for another 25 minutes. And after 25 minutes, they will look like this. Still pretty yellow, but you can see that it definitely has absorbed some of that smoke. It's browned up a little bit, and it is the perfect amount of smoke and the perfect doneness for an amazing Korean cheesy corn dip / side dish. All right, now you're going to take your smoked corn and you are going to decorn it. I should probably look it up what the actual term is. Scientists and scholars have debated for years. No one really knows. I'm pretty sure it's called decorning. So you're going to remove the corn from the husk and or the cob. You're going to remove it from the cob. We already took the husk off. Whatever. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's why we have the video. You can see what I'm doing. So do it as I say, not as I do, or vice versa. Okay, so you are going to remove that corn from the cob, which it's on, since it's corn on the cob. And then you're going to do that with all of these. So you're going to have a lot of corn that's going to look like a pile similar to this. Big old pile of decorned corn. You know what I mean.
And then we're going to take this smoked corn and we're going to put it in a bowl, and we're going to add some other delicious ingredients to make. I'm telling you, this is one of the best side dishes you're ever going to make. Just be excited. Now you're going to add in your mayonnaise. Make sure you get all that mayonnaise out. It's important. And then after you get all the mayonnaise out, we're going to add in some sour cream. That's just going to make this even creamier and deliciouser. I think traditionally you're not supposed to put sour cream in this, but I did, and it turned out absolutely amazing. So just add the sour cream. Trust me, it's delicious. Now what you're going to do is once you have the sour cream and mayonnaise in there, you're going to mix this all together very well. And then once we have that all mixed in, we're going to put in the rest of the ingredients. Mayonnaise, corn, and sour cream. Now you're going to add in your sugar, which this may seem like an excessive amount of sugar, but it doesn't make this dish super sweet. It honestly just brings out the sweetness of the corn itself. It doesn't make it taste like a dessert or anything like that. It just makes it even cornier, I guess, just an even sweeter corn. So it's definitely necessary and might be one of the keys to why this is so delicious. As in most things that we eat nowadays, sugar, whatever. You're not going to eat this all the time, so it's fine. You put some sugar in. Or what, are you going to eat this all by yourself anyways? It was 3 teaspoons of sugar. It's going to be okay. You're going to be fine. Don't worry about it. And if you do eat it all by yourself, it'll probably be over several days. I'm not going to get into that. So now that you have added that or mixed that all together, we are going to get some Monterey Jack cheese, and we are going to shred that into the mixture that we have here. And what I like to do every time I add cheese to something, I like to do it in sections or portions. So I usually put like a third or a quarter of whatever you're supposed to put in at a time, and then I mix it in. That way my delicate arms and delicate hands don't get too tuckered out trying to mix in all the cheese. So that's how I do it. And then you just mix it in, and then you shred another third of the cheese, mix that in, another third, and then your hands are just going to be so refreshed. So let's get to the next part. You can bake this in a glass casserole dish like this. You can put it in an aluminum foil pan, whatever you have available, whatever's big enough, and whatever you can put in the oven or your smoker. I decided to just cook this in the oven as opposed to the smoker because I believe at the time I was already smoking something in the smoker, so I could not do that. And it's fine because you already have all that smoke from the smoking the corn. So you still get that nice smoky flavor. So what you're going to do is you're going to dump it all into whatever your container you're going to use for baking this, and then you're going to just kind of level it out, even it all out, and then you're going to put it into your oven or smoker if you want to double smoke this at 400 degrees for 10 minutes or until it's bubbly. And then what I do is I broil it on high, and keep an eye on it while you're doing this. I broil it on high for about 5 minutes until it gets a little nice crust on top. That's what we look for. Nice browned crust. Delicious. All right, let's check this out. Look at that. Still bubbling in those corners. That's nice, like creme brulee top. Nice and cheesy. Look at that cheesy just falling off all the cheese. Oh, this is the greatest.
All right, now for my favorite part of the video, I get to eat the food. Now, I know how delicious it is because I already ate some of it, but I am So excited to eat more of it. So let's get right into it. Let's see if this is truly cheesy. You can see how cheesy that is. Just a nice, cheesy, delicious treat. I mean, it's corn cheese. A few other ingredients, of course, is going to be delicious. Corn on its own is amazing. Cheese on its own is delicious as well. So here we go. My goodness. So I've made corn dishes in the past that are on this channel. Also very delicious. This might be the best corn dish that I've ever made and ever had. It's so simple, but it's so good. It's so good. I serve this with filet mignon that I cooked the same way as I did on a previous video, which is absolutely amazing, super delicious. Paired with the filet mignon, this as a side it's just, you know, this is like final meal type stuff. Last meal you'll ever have kind of thing. It's just that delicious. I shouldn't oversell this because I don't want to overhype it, but it is delicious. And let's just say that the company that was over went back for seconds, thirds, and I barely had any left to shoot this part of the video. But yes, it is delicious. So you bite into it. First of all, you get that creaminess of the mayonnaise, the sour cream, and then the cheese. And then you get that sweetness of the corn. Now, you have a little bit of that sugar that's in there, but it's not overpowering at all. All that sugar is doing is just amplifying the deliciousness of the corn that's in there. You get a little bit of smokiness, too, from smoking the corn. And it's just like this perfect combination of ingredients to make one of the greatest sides of all time. This is great. This is absolutely fantastic. Of all the recipes I make, this is one of the ones you definitely want to make. It turned out just so good. Please make it. It is fantastic. I am excited to make it again. I'm going to be making it this weekend, in fact, I have some company that's coming over, and I am excited to make it for them because it is delicious and because I get to eat more of it. So, win-win. Everyone's happy. And that's what we're all about on Party Food Hero, making sure you have those delicious meals for family and friends when they come over or you go to visit them. You can wow them with your delicious recipes. So definitely make this. It is so good. I can't emphasize how delicious this is. But there you go. Make it. You're going to love it. Follow us on Instagram at Party Food Hero. Don't forget to check us out on our website, partyfoodhero.com, for all the recipes. And the recipes are straightforward. It's not the annoying recipes, the recipe websites that you go to that you have to scroll down forever to actually find the website. You have to push some button that'll take you to the recipe. You click on the recipe you're interested in, and boom, it's right there. You don't have to worry about all the other jazz. You're not gonna have all these pop-ups, all these sign up for a newsletter. It's just what you're there for, because I hate recipe websites. So, there you go. Make it. It's delicious. Don't forget to hit like, hit subscribe, hit the notification bell. We're putting out videos every week, delicious videos. Check them all out. We got a bunch of other ones. Check those videos out. You will love them. So, I got nothing else to say. I want to finish this. It's not very much, but I still want to kill it. So remember, be Party Food Hero. I'm not joking. I wish there was more.
Be the Party Food Hero.